God. Dude, Pain is just so strong, dude. Hey, what's good, Naruto gang? Hope y'all are doing well. As y'all know, we are going to be getting back into some more Shippuden today. Picking back off after seeing Gaara and his father encounter each other. Really loved all of the changes, different perceptions that we gained, viewpoints that we gained from this kind of flashback to Gaara's father's rationale behind all this, the lies that were there. Really heartbreaking, but really beautiful at the same time. I really enjoyed last episodes. And also seeing Naruto come into the mix with his nine-tailed chakra form, beating Zetsus up like they're freaking fodder, bro. Little ants on the ground. They can't hide from the old Naruto boy, dude. But yeah, curious to see where the war is going to keep going from here. I feel like this next day is about to explode even bigger than the first day of the battle did, or the first day of the war. Like, Madara about to come in the mix with all those Kages and the Rinnegan. Too many R's, man. Rinnegan and the Sharingan, dude. Just, I don't know how they're gonna handle that at all, bro. So yeah, let's just go to get in this one. We'll have to find out. If y'all enjoyed the reaction, drop a like for me, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTube shit. Appreciate y'all. And let's go to watch some Shippuden together. Oh God. I don't want to see these two in the mix at all, dude. Nagato looks real rough in this form. Oh. Dude. Rematch of the century here. Yeah.
キュービのチャクラをコントロールしたチャクラモードってやつだってばよ。だから変わって見えたのか。
Oh, I like the smile on Nagato. Dang. Oh, this is heartwarming, y'all. B likes to take all the credit. Humble about it all too, man. You know what I've been thinking about as I see Itachi here is what's that weapon he gave to him still? To Naruto.
あいつも僕の言いなりだ。どんな顔して悔しがるのか、円の中の顔が見られないのが残念だ。カトン、豪華級の術。
Looks like the pleasantries are over. Of course. Oh, that's so dope. Cut a flame in half.
熱かった？サメ肌か。なら貴様もすでに。後ろで操ってるやつの言いなり関係ない。オッケー？上だ。分かってる。サスケはどうなった？この前復讐するつもりだってばよ。暁のメンバーに入っちまった。たとえ帰らない。
It's full of hatred. Cool.
選んだんだ。まさかまだか。
Yeah, your worst nightmare, Itachi.
あんたの本当のことをマダラから聞いた。マダラの言ったことはやっぱ本当だったんだ。里を乗っ取ろうとして、それを。もういい。どうなのか、イタチ。あんたは里とサスケを守るため、サスケは理解しているはずだ。サスケはあんたの意志を受け継ぐどころか、それは大好きだった兄貴を苦しめた。
Yeah.
俺のことをやはり知っていたか。そのことを里の皆はもう知っているのか。明石先生と大和隊長はマダラの言ったことは確証もねえから、他は誰も知らねえと思う。里の皆には決して言うな。
Really?
変わりはないのだから。
Yeah, okay, I guess that's fair.
くそ、体が勝手に焦点。
No, dude, universal pull. Nice. That's so useful, dude.
Dude,
I think it's so funny with the reanimations, just so they all have their, well, not everyone, but the ones that haven't been like completely controlled, they still have their personality. They're just like giving them hints like, please help, or yeah, nice dodge, seal me please.
やはりお前に託して正解だった。よし、ナルト、 まず俺を引き離せ。力がない。口寄せの術。
It's been a while, you cursed summonings.
あんたそんなキャラだったか？
西本、分かってる。オッケー。汚染かつまめに。捕まえたぜ、バカ野郎、この野郎。油断するな、ナルト。
Yeah, the heads are just gonna keep growing. Oh no.
俺の目を直接見るな。
It's okay. He has the he can disrupt the genjutsu with the eight tail. Yo, Samahata is hiding the rest of his swords is sick. Beyblade mode. Dude, that's so cool. Using the octopus arm. The heads are just gonna keep growing. Oh no. Not Amaterasu. Would the Nightmare Realm work on B though? Like, couldn't he like break out of that genjutsu too with the tailed beast being under his control? Like, and can agitate him? Oh god. I don't think Naruto can do that quite yet though. He doesn't have like the nine tail like as his friend yet.
やはり出たか。動力でナルトに何かしたのか。
This isn't the weapon he gave him, is it? Ooh, is it?
あいつのことを兄弟だと思っているからだ。
Yeah, a little smirk.
お前はすでに現実の中だ。お前と少し話がしたいだけだ。サスケを連れ戻したがっていたが、うまくいかなかったらどうする？
どうやってでも連れ戻す。
おとなしく里に帰れば確かにそれでいい。それと全く逆の場合はどうする？
Yeah, that's exactly where we're at, man.
サスケは兄弟のようだと言ったな。そのサスケが木の葉を襲ってきたらどうする？
Just foreshadowing, man, right here.
なんでサスケがそんなことするわけねえだろ。
サスケはまだ純粋だ。簡単に何色にでも染まる。お前は奴を止められるのか？サスケを殺してでも。
Yeah, the weapon, right? What is it? Some power, yeah, not weapon, a power.
使う日が来なければいいがな。この感じ。ナルト、アマテラスだ。神羅転生。
Damn.
なんだ。どういうことだ。
Dude, what the hell? The tone shift in here, man.
アマテラス。
Okay, so he's able to attack others, like his own allies, even in the reanimated form.
あのカラス、お前のだな。あのカラスで何をしたんだ。侮っていた。ウチハイたち。
The goat, dude, he's the goat.
うまくいった。
So yeah, did he like use the crow's powers like a medium for Amaterasu? Oh yeah, he must be, dude. That's one way to cook Nagato there, man.
もう俺は操られてはいない。この敵の術の上に新たな現実をかけた。木の葉の里を守れという現実だ。
Oh, it was like a genjutsu through the crow on himself.
打ち消された。
Yo, that's sick.
俺の万華鏡車輪ガンにこうして出てくるように、もしもの時のために。
Dude, Itachi's 10 steps ahead.
カラスの左目に仕込んでおいた。奴の目だ。こんなことができる現実は一つしかない。うちはシスイ、万華鏡車輪ガン、最強現実、ことあまつかむ。
Ooh, so it's not even his own, it's...
その現実で俺は元に戻った。
Bro, what the hell?
シスイの万華鏡は切られたようだが。
シスイ。
うちは最強の現実使い。
How did he have his eye, though? I thought, like, Madara, or not Madara, Danzo had it.
両者が現実にかけられたと自覚することなく、
I guess he only had one, right?
シスイの目に仕込み、カラスの左目に埋め込んで、お前に渡しておいたのだ。自分自身にかけることになるとは思わなかったが。
その目をあんたが持って俺なんかに渡したんだ。
影から平和を支える名もなき忍び。それが本当の忍び。シスイが俺に教えてくれたものだ。 己の目をめぐってやがて争いが起きることを予感し、死んだように見せかけた。その手伝いをした。
Damn, dude, so this is how this is all gonna come into it.
右目は断蔵に奪われた後だった。
Dude, Danzo had already stole it?
俺に託し、奴は消えた。
So he's just blind the rest of his life?
お前に渡した。俺の残したサスケが里の脅威になったのだとしたら、治水の気持ちに反したことになる。それを正すことができる者は、お前はサスケを兄弟だと言った。だからこそサスケを止められるのはお前だけだと思った。
This is crazy, y'all.
永遠の万華鏡を手にするために移植すると踏んでいた。移植した俺の目にこうして、お前からサスケにこと甘つかみをかける。この葉を守れと。
Dude, that's so freaking well laid out.
目からサスケにその術をしなかった。しなかったんじゃない。できなかったからだ。当時は止水の万華鏡は開発道まで十数年かかる。千住柱間のチャクラでもない限り、それ
Okay.
サスケには俺の死を利用し、いろいろとしてやりたいことがあった。
信頼してくれてありがとう。もう心配ばかりしなくていい。あんたは里のために十分すぎることやったじゃねえか。
Dude, he really has.
あとは俺に任せてくれ。
Another smirk.
お前のような友を持てて幸せ者だ。
止水の目まで。
神羅転生。
You can use the almighty push against the Amaterasu? What?
神羅転生。
Oh.
簡単にはいかねえぜ。ラリアット。ガキド。
No.
チャクラを吸収してやがんのか。
ベロちゃん、大丈夫か？
It's freaking salamander, dude. Or lizard, whatever the heck it is.
人間道。
Bro.
なんなんだ？
Damn, dude. This episode is crazy, bro. Like, I was not expecting this level of hypeness with Itachi and Nagato coming back. I should have known. I should have known better. I should have been expecting it. Is he gonna like pull out all the nine-tail chakra here?
これって一体何の術だ？引き寄せる術に突き飛ばす術。
You know that one for sure.
忍術を吸い取る術。使えるみてえだけどもよ。この術は知らねえぞ。
Nah, we know this one, dude.
ああ、そうだ。忍術を吸い取るなんだってばよ。この術教えてくれってばよ。
Is Nagato gone now?
完全に操られてる。生き返らせるペインの術。何狙ってんだ一体。
人間道で魂を引き抜き、
Yeah, okay.
で魂と肉体を隠し、持ち帰って僕の元で生き返らせる。僕のものにできる方法。さて、他にどんなのがあったっけな。
何も答えてくんねえのかよ。
Where's Itachi, bro? We need him.
しかも出ちゃってんけど嫌な予感しかしねえ。
Dude, we definitely need Itachi to come save them, bro. We need the goat.
シュラノ。
Bro. Dude, Pain is just so strong, dude.
まさにいろんな手を使う。術が飛び交う。人の綱引きを思い出せ。
Bro. Here he comes. Susano, yeah, dude. The red one's so cool.
これがスサノ。すげえの。
Do any of these guys know how to seal, dude? We need someone who can seal.
サンキュー、イタチ。
はっきり言って無茶強えじゃねえかよ。
ペイン陸道っつって陸道仙人の力を持ってんだから、そりゃ強えよ。
Yeah, it's all integrated into like one. It's almost stronger, you know?
まだ星にして捕まえるってのもあるな。
What? Yeah, the planetary devastation, dude, no.
なんだあやよ。相当の引力があるようだ。
マジやべえ。これも食らったら終わりだ。
おい、ナルト。
何？
食らって終わりなら、お前はなんで生き
なんでこの状況で余裕ぶっかませんだよ。いいか、 捕まったら二度と抜け出せねえ。前の時はキュービな暴走で
分析には冷静さがいる。さっき長門が投げた黒い塊が中心の核になってると見ていい。おそらくあれを破壊すれば3人おのおのの最強遠距離忍術で一斉に中央を攻撃する。
状況じゃ
選ばなくても当たる。中央からのこの強すぎる吸引力を逆に利用する算段だ。弱点となる穴は必ずある。
Yeah, you gotta keep your calm, man. It's gonna be the Rasen Shuriken, maybe. Yeah. Oh, it's huge. Huge. Did it work? Please? Dang. Oh yeah, can he like seal them with the like that certain weapon that he has that he uses with Susanoo? Yeah. He did this with Orochimaru. Guys, there's so many things to remember in this damn show. So many small details. It's great.
封印術を帯びた剣だ。すぐに封印する。何か言い残すことはあるか。
俺は師匠のところへ戻ってお前の物語を見ておくと。
I got immediate goosebumps from the soundtrack.
一部が地雷や完璧だった。二部作目ってのは大概打作になる。
For Naruto to learn from, though.
死に認めてもらってない。シリーズの出来ってのは3作目完結編で決まる。
Story of Naruto the hero.
打作を帳消しにするぐらい最高傑作になってくれよ、ナルト。
Man, what a character. I just want more and more Nagato, dude. I wish we could have more of him. Alright, Kabuto, what are you gonna do now?
やはり機動力に欠けていたか。口寄せ輪廻眼による共通視界で機動力を補うつもりが視覚から苦内を当てるイタチの手裏剣術。
Yeah, because Itachi's a beast. Alright, he's taking up Orochimaru's habit.
江戸天聖は俺が止める。アダラはお前たちに任せる。
ここに来る途中に江戸天聖のやつと砂の忍びがそいつを封印はしたが殺せはしないようだ。この術は弱点のない完璧な術だ。そうだ。
I mean, sealing's a weakness for it.
弱点となる穴が必ずあると。
俺が止める。さっきも言ったはずだ。俺に任せてくれ。影分身の術。
Oh no, is he out of it already?
モードの使いすぎだ。
一人で無理しようとするな。
You still need help.
俺が打ってつけだ。
この戦争はそれが俺の役目なんだ。
Getting tired, dude.
確かに前とは違い強くなった。大事なことを見失いかけてもいるようだな。いいか、よく覚えておけ。お前を嫌っていた里の皆がお前を慕い始め仲間だと思ってくれるようになったのは認められたいと一途に頑張ったからだ。皆のおかげでここまで来られたと言ったな。力をつけた今、他人の存在を忘れ個に執着すればマダラのようになっていくぞ。
Egotistical, man, yeah. Gotta be careful with that as you gain power. There's a different kind of challenge with that.
どんなに強くなろうと全てを背負おうとするな。必ず失敗する。
It's a good lesson.
お前の父湊がおかげとしてあったのは仲間の存在があったからこそだ。お前の夢は確か父と同じだったな。なら覚えておけ。おかげになったものが皆に認められるんじゃない。皆から認められたものがおかげになるんだ。仲間を忘れるな。
I like that. Oh, Yamato, we gotta get him out, bro. We gotta save him. That's the best friend, Akamaru, dude. And the best friend. More than friends. Who the hell's that? Oh. You ain't alone, man.
俺はイルカってのと約束してんだ。一人じゃ行かせねえぞ。そもそも。
ダダをこねるな。俺にとってお前はな、大切な生徒の一人、弟のようにも思ってる。全部背負い込むことはないんだ。
なんかしなきゃダメなんだって思い込みすぎてたかもしんね。
Having to balance with responsibility is very hard, dude.
なんで
十数年は役に立たない。もうサスケの時には使えないだろうし。お前は止水の目以上のものを持ってる。止水と同じ心だ。止水が渡したかった本当のものはそれだ。目はいらない。今のお前ならサスケを止められる。
直接サスケに会える。今度こそ。
いや、俺は一人で何でもしようとし。
He was passing down what his learning lessons.
仲間に任せるさ。
That's great, man.
キラビ、ナルト太郎。
イタチ！俺たちも行こう、ビーノちゃん。
Bino-chan. Dude, I have to say, y'all, that was probably the best set of episodes we've had in a freaking minute. And of course, it's with Itachi and Nagato or Pain. Just so cool, man. Like, that was the cool, like, I mean, having a reference from, I mean, what episode was that? That was way back, like at least 100 episodes ago, right? Probably more than that, when we had Itachi and Naruto face off, or like, you know, encounter each other, and Itachi gave kind of that power to him cryptically, and that's been like a smoking gun that's been there for a long time, and it finally comes into play here so much later. You know, I thought it was going to be like during the Pain arc or something that was going to come out, or, you know, I always thought like Naruto and Sasuke were going to face off way earlier than this, or like their final battle they would have, you know, like Naruto getting Sasuke back over, breaking down his kind of hatred. But for it to come back here now is just so satisfying. And of course, like the way it comes back with giving like Itachi his free will back is just dope. And the fact that Itachi's still in the mix is so cool. Like, does this mean he's kind of like immortal at this point? Like, Kabuto doesn't have any control of him anymore. I'm sure he'll like let himself go or want to be sealed at some point. You know, I doubt he wants to keep living after everything that he went through. But bro, like Itachi, man, Itachi and Nagato. Like, I know we didn't get as much as Nagato, but I loved seeing Nagato's like his pride in Naruto's growth, you know. Lots of really great moments in these. I loved it, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go and get in the review section for 298 and 299, almost to episode 300. I feel like if this was episode 300, it would have served its, you know, that kind of monumental moment of reaching 300 episodes into Shippuden. But you know, 2 episodes ahead of it, 298 and 299, are freaking great, y'all. I absolutely adored these episodes. Just, dude, how can you not love seeing Itachi and Nagato on screen? Just 2 amazing characters with so much depth to them. Such a difference seeing Naruto facing them now versus who they were in the past as more antagonists. But yeah, dude, I really just loved the wholesomeness of their reunion. I loved seeing them being like proud of Naruto. Like they feel like big brothers now. Then they don't feel like antagonists. They feel like mentors or big brothers, or yeah, just a figure for Naruto to look up to and for them to help guide him. And we see that in these episodes. Let's go and do the character ratings. We'll talk as we go. For MVP, dude, easy. Itachi, man. Itachi is insane in these episodes. And, you know, I talked about it a lot, how much I enjoyed it in the reaction, but the crow that he placed in Naruto so long ago. I mean, let's see how long ago that actually was. I think that was like episode, oh man, let's see. Yeah, I mean, that had to be like in the like 120 to 140-ish kind of range. I'm looking back at it. That's crazy how many episodes have gone by since then, and yet it becomes such an important moment here. Just hearing that explain the whole him putting Shisui's eye into the crow so that he could use that genjutsu if it ever came across Itachi's own Mangekyo. You know, he was gonna use it almost as like a failsafe in case, you know, Naruto or someone else couldn't stop Sasuke. If Sasuke really went down this path of revenge, that if he faced Naruto and, you know, had intention to kill the village, that this genjutsu would make Sasuke protect the village. So, such big brain move. You know, Tachi's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, right? But even just the fact that it can be used in this way, and obviously Itachi didn't foresee him being himself being reanimated and being used on himself, but still, like, it just shows how, you know, how much he thought this all out, how much this could come into play, and obviously it's serving a huge purpose here. And even just outside of that, I think Itachi serves as a really important character in this episode with kind of confronting Naruto on some maybe gaps in his perspective. You know, there's this whole talk about power or strength. You know, we've seen Naruto since learning about the war, wanting to take it on the responsibility fully for himself. I think he feels so responsible from what Nagato entrusted in him to take on the cycle of hatred and pain in the world, and to you know, make sure that he is the person who's going to be at the forefront of trying to combat that. And you know, I think Naruto feels that responsibility or duty from that so much that he's kind of lost some perspective as he's focused on that, but also as he's gotten stronger, right? He feels more capable of doing it. But, you know, Itachi has a quick reminder that, you know, as you get powerful or as you get strong, that's good, but you can't let it change or make you lose sight of what's really important, which is the, you know, the collaboration, the trust that you have with your comrades. Excuse me. I really like the quote that he says, becoming Hokage doesn't mean people will acknowledge you, but when the people acknowledge you, you can become the Hokage. So it's more about, like, the pursuit of power in itself is not a good way to get people to acknowledge you. You should get people to acknowledge you by building bonds with them, trust, love, connection. And then when they acknowledge you, then you have a certain level of strength to become a Hokage or become a leader. You know, the best leaders aren't people who go and seek it. They're the people who kind of fall into that position. They have humility. They know their strengths and weaknesses. They empower the people around them. You know, I think they all have a strong sense of duty and responsibility too. Like, I definitely feel that way a lot with the work I do in life. Like, I feel very responsible and duty, and I think I fall into this trap of wanting to be able to do it by myself. But I think a good leader can recognize that they have shortcomings, and it's not just about you as a leader being perfect or being, you know, the best at something and taking it all on yourself. It's about directing and empowering people who are following you. And so I really love kind of that challenge from Itachi. And, you know, it's something that Naruto's kind of already aware of too, right? Like, he mentions at the beginning how, you know, when they're kind of reminiscing and they see how strong Naruto's come, you know, Naruto thanks the people in his life. He thanks Nagato, he thanks Jiraiya, he thanks Kakashi and all of them. You know, he pretty much gives credit to them. But now this present moment, he's not recognizing the people that he can still lean on to help him bring his power out the most, or to tackle this big threat together. I just really love that Itachi kind of was served as this person to challenge Naruto or help him gain more perspective or adjust his perspective back to what's important here. But I also like in that moment too, where it's kind of a warning to Naruto too. It's not just him trying to help Naruto focus on what's important, but what's the consequence if you ignore this is that as you get more powerful, it's really easy for your perspective to be lost because of ego and being just egotistical, right? And he compares it to Madara. Like, Madara probably is that person who's living through his ego of wanting to be the most powerful. He has ambition for power and control, and so it's a dangerous game, kind of just pursuing power for the sake of power versus seeking connection and trust and all these things with the people around you so that you can be the leader. That's a very different thing, and obviously Naruto takes that very seriously here. I also really love just like the lore around Shisui. You know, we learned that, you know, Itachi's not really the one who killed him. He actually foresaw a battle over his eyes because his genjutsu's that special and that strong. You know, there's a lot of lore dropped here with like Shisui the teleporter, the ultimate Mangekyo Koto. I'm not going to say the second part because I'm going to butcher it. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of self-sacrifice here from Shisui and to protect the village once again, you know, and Itachi wants to honor that, which is why he hid his eye in the crow, so that just in case You know, so, like Sasuke himself, because he could kind of foresee that maybe Sasuke would be consumed by hatred. You know, he wants to honor Shisui. He doesn't want to just letting Sasuke live potentially, you know, kind of bite him in the butt and destroy the Leaf Village anyway. So he really wants to honor Shisui, and he does that by, you know, having this failsafe. But ultimately, by the end of this episode, he knows that the spirit of Shisui is what is seen in Naruto himself. I think that is the more important part, is that he's been able to pass down that will of fire, right, to Naruto, kind of in an indirect way here. For the character with the best moment, I'm going to give it to Nagato for a couple of reasons. I mean, I think the fight with him as a whole, like once Itachi frees himself with the Koto Mangekyo Sharingan, you know, you just see how strong Nagato is with all the pain, different jutsu techniques. You know, he's 3v1ing them, and it's a testament to the MVP category of Itachi to just how strong he is, because he's the one who really, you know, beats Nagato here. It's not Naruto or B. They kind of get handled by him. Just shows how crazy strong Pain's power system was, and how strong Itachi is to get past those, like the all-seeing Rinnegan and still getting those blind spots. You know, it makes me curious, you know, if these two were in their prime and they ever faced off, who would get the dub here, man. I feel like that'd be an epic battle. Be so cool. But I also just, you know, more of the best moment for me around Nagato is just the connection with Naruto. Yeah, man, he just feels like such a big brother now to him. A really wholesome send-off too, with you know, Nagato and Jiraiya's spirits behind him as he's getting sealed. You know, the whole volume series, Jiraiya's the first volume, Nagato the second, and Naruto's the third and the final, it sounds like. I just really love how close Nagato is to Naruto. Such a, man, what a freaking great character, man. One of these days I'm going to go back and just binge the whole Pain arc, man. It's so good. For the funniest character, I'm gonna give it to Naruto. I thought his reactions were pretty funny to some of the power system and stuff. He was just a little quirky. And then for the Sacco, we'll give it to Danzo. He took Shisui's eye. One of the, I mean, we knew that he had his eye, but he literally took it from him. This wasn't even when he was dead. So obviously Danzo, being pretty cutthroat per usual, we'll give him another stray Sacco over here. He's catching strays even though he's dead. He can't rest. He can't rest peacefully. One other like small like little tidbit of information I saw was that Shisui's eyes, I guess, will like lay dormant for 10 years. I'm assuming that's mostly because of it not being with the original holder. Like, I don't know if that's how it worked when Shisui had it, but I thought it was interesting that because you know, it was in Naruto's body and he has kind of like that Senju blood in him or some form of it, you know, maybe it could awaken a lot earlier than it did, because that's why he couldn't just use this on Sasuke when he was a kid, right? It was, I guess, dormant, this Shisui's Koto Mangekyo Sharingan. So, but when it was a Naruto, it awakened quicker, probably because he had that Hashirama Senju blood. So I think that's interesting. Once again, the vitality of that chakra, that bloodline of chakra is just super intriguing, y'all. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I really, really enjoyed this. You know, Itachi sending us off with, you know, entrusting this with Naruto, entrusting his comrades this time. You know, he's taken what he's learned and has passed it down to Naruto, being that mentor figure for him. And now Itachi's in the mix. How long is he going to be in the mix? He's going to go and take down the reanimation corpses. You know, that sword or whatever, the spirit sword is a huge counter, but dude, what a huge ally to have. I'm so excited. I hope we get a lot of him here, but I feel like Kishimoto can't keep him around too long, or else maybe he'll be too strong, like it won't be as even, because I feel like Itachi's he's built different, dude. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you for the next episodes. Peace.